Guidance. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week of December 20th to the 26th. Okay, so let's get started by selecting the final guidance card for Gemini. Okay, we'll read this card at the end of the reading. There we go. Okay, for Gemini, there we go. Save that for the final guidance. Now, let's see here. Where along the Fool's journey does Gemini find themselves most prominently this week? That came out easily. The moon. Just like, who was this? Capricorn, I believe. Okay, so something mysterious is happening here for Gemini. Something that seems to be intuitive, something unknown, something a little bit mysterious, something that is felt almost energetically before you see it before your eyes, which can cause a feeling of sort of like, I don't know, it's like a weird sort of anticipation that can be mixed with anxiety and kind of this like you're waiting for something to happen, but you have no idea. You have no context for maybe what it is. It could vary though, depending on how intuitive or empathic you are. You might sort of have more tools to understand these things that are sort of hidden from us, but they can be very, very, what's the word? Sort of revealing. That's the thing, right? Because that full moon in the moon card can be very revealing also. Do you know what I mean? So let's see here for Gemini, what is going on for Gemini? All right, first card out of the deck is the Magician. Interesting. So Gemini is probably working towards manifesting something here, and they're starting to connect maybe with the vibe of manifestation, of understanding that your perceptions are leading to things. But this is interesting. Four of Cups. Watch that mood, Gemini. You're going to want to vibe high, not low. And the Four of Cups is really a time of feeling dissatisfied, bored, maybe a little depressed. Again, it could be like I was saying, because of that moon energy, you're feeling all of these unknown vibrations, and it could be, you could be internalizing them in a way that would actually work against your manifestation that we see in the Magician here. So you could be challenging yourself here by not being conscious and mindful and temperate and sort of following that law of ease and grace. You could be seeing that this must be related to something to bring you down, instead of sort of just maybe upping the self-care while you're feeling these vibes of uncertain energies that are coming through to you through your intuition, but in a way that doesn't reveal the whole picture. If that's bumming you out, then you need to find ways to vibe high, right? You need to find ways to sort of stay mindful of what's going on around you and conscious, but to elevate your vibration by doing stuff that makes you feel good, like playing or, you know, moving and dancing, listening to music. You have to change your mood if you're going to be bringing in things that are serving you here, because this mood isn't going to serve you, Gemini. It's interesting. That Temperance is Sagittarius energy, and then we see Taurus energy here with the Hierophant. So it's like, you know, as you uncover sort of the ideas and spiritual pathways to the self through the Hierophant, you need to be mindful of how it's affecting your mood. How is it affecting you on an emotional level? If it starts to bum you out, you almost need to pause and elevate that vibration so that you're not, the Death card here trying to break through to help you transform that energy of that emotional sense here. Again, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you need to transform the emotions. The emotions are getting sort of carried away at maybe being at the helm here. And that could be blocking, if the emotions are of a lower vibration, that could be blocking your manifestation, which could be sort of preventing you from bringing things in, and also making you feel really exhausted. Like the need for self-care here needs to be elevated with that Nine of Wands. It's a time where you need to take care of yourself, because you could be sort of feeling like the things are getting narrower and narrower, and you're getting the need for self-care is greater and greater, because you're not managing the emotions here as you go through this transformation that hasn't really revealed itself to you. Yeah, like you need to check the imagination centers here for ways to up your vibe and go for it. You know, like whatever increases your vibration, it's sort of like you need to vibe high right now. So you need to do things that you take delight in instead of feeling this Four of Cups sadness here. It's like you're being guided to go for whatever's most imaginative, inspiring to you right now, to bolster up and boost your emotions so that you don't bring yourself down. Yeah, there's like a lot of mental pathways here in the Five of Swords where you're sort of needing to face the truth about something here. And I think it's about you. I feel like you need to face the truth about you and your emotional low feeling that could be caused by not taking that self-care. It's like you haven't been mindful about how to take care of yourself. Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's almost like you're sacrificing your greatest wish by not taking care of yourself, Gemini. And it begs the question, why? What's going on here? Why is Gemini feeling this Nine of Wands energy here? Ooh, there's some deception afoot. There could be something inauthentic or something creating some vibes that maybe you just would rather not want to pay attention to, because they although there could be something that's not authentic, it creates some kind of stability. I wonder if it's a false sense of stability. That's what I'm seeing when I see the Seven of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles. That to me says that this is a false sense of security. There is a false sense of security that is bumming you out. False sense of security bumming you out and keeping you from caring for yourself. All these cards wanting to come out. What is this false sense of security here? What is this false sense of security related to? A loss. That's interesting. A perceived loss. It's a perceived loss, but it was a false sense of security. So was it a loss? I think it was just draining you. This false sense of security was not a loss. It was draining you. And that's what needs to transform here. You need to see the truth about this, because I feel like it's holding you back. You think you lost something here that was your greatest wish, but it was false, Gemini. It wasn't what you thought it was. Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's time to walk away from this emotionally, because this is not you. This is false. This doesn't serve you, Gemini. This isn't it. There's something greater coming in through your intuition that is authentic. That's going to come through this imagination, but you are almost going to have to accept the change in what you thought was your greatest wish. You have to accept the truth that what you thought was going to be the emotional high, this emotional satisfaction, is actually false. It was built on a false sense of security, and it's like you got to walk away from that. Wow, these 5 cards sort of just like, summarize that whole story for us. And you're looking for some transformation here. You're looking for the truth. But there's self-care is required here. Let's see what was the oracle card we selected. True North. Interesting. Calm your mind and listen to your body. Follow the compass of your heart. Trust in a benevolent universe. Let your spirit navigate. Authenticity cultivates clarity and ease. There's the image. And there's the message. Wow, I'm going to leave it at that for you, Gemini. This has been very revealing. So I feel like, especially the card saying True North there, that is really a change in direction here. There is a shift here. This was not serving you. This false sense of security was leading you somewhere that now you see the truth. The True North was not. It wasn't true. It wasn't authentic. You need authenticity here to cultivate that feeling of clarity and ease. And until you sort of stop seeing it as a loss and see it as like, oh, I need to move away from this and follow my own inspiration by listening to my body and calming my mind and following the compass of my heart. Compass of my heart should be the ultimate description of that Eight of Cups card, following the compass of your heart and really letting spirit navigate with that new moon in the background on this card and the Eight of Wands. You're needing to move into a new direction here. Wow, I'm going to leave it at that for you, my dear Gemini. If this has resonated for you and you would like a personal reading, you can find my email as well as a list of the readings I offer in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for liking, watching, and subscribing. And we'll see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you lots of love and light, my friends. Take care.